So I'm sure you must have seen some of our experiments with the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra's AI, and I won't deny, I had a lot of fun cutting people out of frames and putting them in weird positions. But again, while doing all of this, I realized we were just scratching the surface. So I've had this phone for about a week now, and I have an overview of what it can do in terms of its AI capabilities, the hardware, the camera prowess, and the battery capacity. So in this video, I'm going to give you my 7-day review of the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, the company's latest and greatest that promises to push the boundaries in mobile technology and AI. Now I know what you're thinking right now, that isn't this phone the Galaxy S23 Ultra with a fresh coat of paint? Well, I would say hold your horses, because while the looks are kind of similar between the S23 Ultra and the S24 Ultra, there is more to this phone than meets the eye. Hello everyone, I'm Mani of Fiber by India Today, and now let's get started. So let's start by talking about the design, and yes, undeniably the Galaxy S24 Ultra might feel like a splitting image of its predecessor. So we've got the same boxy silhouette, the gorgeous edge-to-edge display, and the iconic S Pen nestled in its little silo. But you know, if you look closer, you will notice some subtle yet impactful changes. So the matte finish rear back feels incredibly premium. Samsung has also swapped the aluminium frame for a sturdier titanium frame, which looks stunning and also has a matte finish. Surprisingly, and I say it in a good way, the S24 Ultra now boasts a flat display, and finally, the bezels are uniform. Now, the bezels being uniform on an Ultra device, this was a long time coming, and I can say this, that finally they have done it, and I couldn't be happier about it. Okay, moving on, there's the display. It is still a 6.8-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X masterpiece with a buttery smooth 120Hz refresh rate and jaw-dropping HDR visuals. But Samsung has upped the ante with a new LTPO panel that dynamically adjusts the refresh rate based on what you are doing, saving battery life without sacrificing the experience. Trust me, browsing through social media, playing Call of Duty Mobile or streaming Netflix feels like a dream, as the display is truly so damn good. Also, by the way, there's a 2600 nits peak brightness, making it brighter than ever, and there's this new Corning Gorilla Glass armor protection, which seems to be holding up pretty well with no signs of nicks and scratches. Now let's talk about the heart of the beast, that is the processor. So unlike the Galaxy S24 and S24 Plus, the Galaxy S24 Ultra rocks the latest and greatest Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, paired with a generous 12GB of RAM and up to 1TB of storage. Now here's a look at the Antutu and Geekbench scores of the same, which is absolutely solid. Of course, not as much as what the iQOO 12 achieved, but still, these are top tier scores and much higher than what the Galaxy S23 Ultra achieved with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip. But beyond the benchmarks, trust me, this phone is an absolute powerhouse, folks. I've thrown everything I could at it: multitasking, gaming, split screen app usage, and it hasn't even broken a sweat. Everything runs flawlessly with apps loading instantly and games rendering smooth as butter, even on the highest settings. And to keep up with all that processing power, Samsung has blessed the Galaxy S24 Ultra with a massive 5000 mAh battery again. But given the 8 Gen 3's efficiency, this thing is a marathon runner, easily lasting me a full day and well into the next on a single charge. Even with my heavy usage, I rarely found myself reaching for the charger before bedtime. As for the software, there's One UI 6.1 atop Android 14, and the phone is loaded with a ton of AI features, and I'm going to tell you all about it in the full review. So if you don't want to miss that, then definitely hit that red subscribe button for detailed tech videos such as this, and also turn on the bell so that you don't miss any of our latest content. Of course, no Galaxy Ultra phone review is complete without talking about the camera, and about the camera of this phone. Let me tell you, this one does not disappoint. Over here, we have once again got the same quad lens setup as the S23 Ultra with a slight twist. So there's a massive 200 megapixel main sensor, there's a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, there's a 10 megapixel telephoto camera with a 3x optical zoom, and there's a new 50 megapixel periscope lens with 5x optical zoom. So of course, gone is the 10x optical zoom lens from the S24 Ultra, but Samsung is claiming that since this is a new 50 megapixel camera which has a bigger sensor, so we can expect that the 10x digital crop will offer a similarly sharper output as the 10x optical zoom output from the S23 Ultra, if not better. But apart from this, here's where things get interesting, as Samsung has implemented some serious AI magic into the camera system, and I spent the past week snapping photos and recording videos with the Galaxy S24 Ultra, and I am truly impressed. The colors are vibrant and accurate, the detail is mind-blowing, and the versatility is unmatched. Of course, just like the S23 Ultra, this is a camera that can handle anything you throw at it. But of course, I will talk more about it in detail in the full review. So after a week using the Galaxy S24 Ultra, I can definitely say that this phone is a solid upgrade over the Galaxy S23 Ultra. I mean, the refined design, the powerhouse performance, the improved camera system, and the bigger battery life all justify the price tag, which yes, is still hefty. However, is it a revolutionary leap? I would say if you're rocking an S23 Ultra and you're happy with it, you might not find enough here to warrant an immediate upgrade. But for those looking for the best of the best, the Galaxy S24 Ultra delivers in spades. But again, these were just my first impressions, my 1 week of review of the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Of course, a full-blown review will be coming soon on the channel, so stay tuned for that. And for all the latest in tech, stay tuned to Fiber. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.